Good morning student, hope you everyone fine and solve the previous question number 1 and question number 2 of exercise 2.1. Okay, today we will start question number 3, that is about completing square method. Factorization by completing square method. This is the method to find the root of a quadratic equation. Okay, that method is very important for long. Mostly you think this is difficult, but actually this is not. You have to put a little bit more attention on this method. Okay, let's start our question number 3, completing square method. First question, 2x square plus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. We have to find the root of this equation. Okay, our first step student is that you have to move this constant on the other side. This is our first step. Okay, here 2 is positive, on the other side it will become minus 2. This is first step. You have to move your constant on the right hand side. Now second step is that you have to remove the coefficient of x square. You have to remove the coefficient of x square. No matter which coefficient you have, every time in every question you divide the coefficient of x square with all these three terms. Now when you divide, this become 2 over 2, 5 over 2 and 2 over 2. When you cut this 2 cut with this 2, this become 5 over 2 and this become minus 1. So this is our second step. So our equation will be x square plus 5 over 2x is equal to minus 1. First step is that move the constant on the other side. Second step is that remove the coefficient of x square. Now third step is very important and main step of this question. With this step we will know that why this method is called completing square method. Actually student, we have to complete the square of, we have to make the formula a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, and this is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, here you note that we have first value, that is x square, but we have no second value. We have to make the second value, and what we will do for this purpose, always pick the coefficient of x. Pick the coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is 5 over 2. So pick the coefficient of x, that is 5 over 2, and always multiply the coefficient of x with 1 over 2. So that become 5 into 1, that become 5, and 2 that become 4. So this is basically the second number. Okay, this is the method to find our second number. What you have to do, pick the coefficient of x, that is 5 over 2, multiply the coefficient with 1 over 2, and your answer will be 5 over 2. And remember that you have to pick the lowest form of fraction. If the numbers are cuttable, cut the number, and if numbers are not cuttable, then simple multiply it. Okay, so we have to add the square of 5 over 4 on both sides. Why on both sides? Because for balancing equation, which number we are adding here on the other side, same number we have to add. So we have to add the square of this number. So 5 over 4 is the main number. Take the square, that become 5 over 4 whole square. So right here, that is first number x square, second number 5 over 4. Now put the formula, that is 2 that belongs to 2, x square that is a square, and b square that is 5 over 4. Now 2 that belongs to formula 2, first value that is x, and second value that is 5 over 4. Okay, now in this way we complete our second step. Now further step is very simple. Now close the formula. For closing formula, pick the first value, that is x, and second value is 5 over 4, x plus 5 over 4 whole square. I close the formula. When you open this, you get the same answer, and you always pick the sign that is with x variable. Okay, with x variable it is positive, so I write here positive. If with x variable it is negative, so you have to write here negative. Okay, so that become x plus 5 over 4 whole square, which is equal to minus 1, and 5 over 4 that become 25 over 16. 60. Now when you solve these part, you get your answer 9/16. Okay. Now second step is next step is that you have to remove this square. For this purpose you have to take square root on both sides. When you take the square root on both sides, these two cut with this under root because its value is 1/2. 1/2 into 2, that become again 1. So this cut with this, and this become square root 9/16, that become 3/4. And remember that when you take square root, you get two values. First value is positive and second value is negative. So write this expression one time with positive number and second time with negative number. When you solve all these part, you get your answer x is equal to -1/2 and x is equal to -2. So we get actually two roots of the equation. Why we get two roots? Because this is quadratic equation, and in quadratic equation the highest power of a variable will be 2. So we get two root in the answer. So solution set will be -2 comma -1/2. You can write in this way also, -1, 2 and 2. It totally up to you which number you write first. Okay. Now second question is same like this question, like this: x square plus x is equal to 44. Here constant is already on right hand side. You have to not do the first step. Now second step is that remove the coefficient, which is again also 1, so no need to divide it. Now third step is that you have to make the second number. For this purpose, here coefficient of x is 1, so multiply 1 with 1/2, so your second number will be 1/2. So add the square of second number on both sides. Again third question is same. Here constant is already on left right hand side. Remove the coefficient. For this purpose, divide 12 with each three terms. Okay. Now this becomes 7/12, so multiply coefficient of 7/12 with 1/2, so that becomes 7/24. Okay. Now fourth question is not, that is complex form. This is not the standard form. Okay, this is the complex form, and everyone know how to solve the complex form structure. Okay, here I am not solving this part, this is for you. I write the question: x plus 3 and 2x over 2x minus 7, which is equal to 2x minus 1 x minus 3. Apply the method of cross multiplication and convert this complex form into a standard form. After solving the standard form will be, you have to solve this part. Okay, this is for you. So you get the equation. These actually you get, when you solve this part, you get this type of equation: 3x square minus 16x plus 16. First step is that move this 16 on the other side. Second step is that remove the coefficient, that is 3, divide 3 with each term, so you get x square minus 16 over 3x into is equal to minus 16 over 3. Now third step is main step. What you have to do, pick the coefficient of x, that is 16/3, multiply this coefficient with 1/2. So if the numbers are cuttable, student cut the number, and if it is not cuttable, write as it is. So that become 8/3. So you have to add square of 8/3 on both sides. So this become, firstly write first value, that is x square, then write second value, that is 8/3 square, which is equal to minus 16/3 plus 8/3 whole square. Now here note that with coefficient of x it is minus sign, so apply here minus 2, that belongs to formula. First value is x and second value is 8/3. So this become the formula x a minus b whole square. Now close this formula, you get the answer x minus 8/3. Now further step is same, you have to do it, okay, by yourself. Your answer will be 4, 4/3. Again question number 5, I write the this is the complex form. This is the complex form. Firstly, I explained this method already in very detail. So firstly convert this complex form into standard equation. So your standard equation will be this. Your answer will be the 3x square minus 41x plus 26 is equal to 0. Okay. Now last question is that, this is the last question: 3x minus 1 over 4x plus 7 is equal to 1 minus 6 over x plus 7. This is again the complex form. I convert this complex form in standard form, so your standard form will be this. Okay. So in previous question you have to apply the method of cross multiplication. Why I am applying here the method of cross multiplication? Because on left hand side and on right hand side we have only one expression, but here if you note that on left hand side it is only one expression, but on right hand side it is we have two values. First is 1 and second is 6 over x plus 7. For this purpose we apply the method of LCM. We are not using the method of cross multiplication. Okay, when you solve this your standard form will be this, and again the step is very easy that we discussed in previous question. Hope you everyone understand, and their answer will be 7. When you solve this question, this is for you, this part is for you, you have to do it. Okay, your answer will be 7 7 and 2. Your root will be 7 and 2. So student, I hope you everyone understand the method of completing square factorization by completing square method. Okay, thank you, take care.